Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it feels good enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Let's it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Gabriel. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll stroll into the end zone. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in the national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
He's looking deep here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now the try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. With the catch, it's Whittington. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Again, picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. He took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Extending the play now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Orgy. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Morris. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Moves the ball up to the 30. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Looking to pass. It's Orgy. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to blow away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Lose the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Breaks loose at the 40. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You get a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Quarterback still with the football. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
To throw, it's Orgy. He's moving out of the pocket. who makes the grab. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pressure is coming. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Back to pass. It's Orji. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. We're able to get him down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On 1st down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nice grab. It's Whittington. It's complete, but wow, the freshman quarterback pay a price for that one.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They'll try the option play here. Across the 45 now. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go.
And They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, swats the ball to 44.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.